Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Shah. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And a sincere shalom to all the Akim out here that's doing and pushing the work in truth and in sincerity. I want to go in this lesson on if this was the Lord's kingdom, his servants will fight. Okay? Now, I'm going to start off with John 18 and 33. It says, Then Pilate entered into the judgment hall again and called Yahushua and said unto him, Art thou the king of the Jews? Yahushua, was the world ignorantly calls Jesus, answered him, Sayest thou this thing of thyself? Or did others tell it thee of me? Okay, did are you saying this yourself, or did others tell you this? Okay, it says, Pilate answered, Am I a Jew? Your own nation and the chief priests have delivered you unto me. What hast thou done? Yahushua answered, My kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, then would my servants fight, that I should not be delivered to the Jews, but now is my kingdom not from hence. Okay? My kingdom is not here, man. Okay? Which the Lord, he could his servants would be fighting, man, if this was the Lord's kingdom. Okay? This place would be burnt the hell up, man. Which is going to get burnt up, by Yahweh Shem Shah. Okay? This is Matthew 26, and I'm gonna start at 47. And while he yet spake, lo, Judas, one of the 12, came, and with him a great multitude with swords and staves from the chief priest and the elders of the people. Now he that betrayed him gave them a sign, saying, Whomsoever I shall kiss, that same is he, hold him fast. And forthwith he came to Yahushua and said, Hail, Master, and kissed him. Then Yahushua said unto him, Friend, wherefore art thou come? Then came they and laid hands on Yahushua and took him. And behold, one of them which were with Yahushua stretched out his hand and drew his sword and struck a servant of the high priest and smote off his ear. Okay, and when you go into the other accounts, that servant that was with Yahushua, the one of the world enemy calls Jesus, that was Simon Peter. Okay, so in the other account, Simon Peter cut the man's ear off. Okay, and the Lord put it back on. Okay, and this is what the Lord said unto Simon Peter when he did that. It says, Then said Yahushua unto him, Put up again your sword into his place, for all they that take the sword shall perish with the sword. Okay, and when you fast forward it to today, you live by the gun, you die by the gun. Okay, it says, Thinkest thou that I cannot now pray to my Father, and he shall presently give me more than 12 legions of angels? But how then shall the scriptures be fulfilled that thus it must be? Okay, so the thing is that us mainly here at Great Millstone, we're not in the or supposed to be in the mindset of getting carnal. It's nothing wrong with if a brother has a weapon. Now me personally, I don't have no weapons, man. And I know on the live stream, the apostles was going in on how they don't have weapons. I was like, hey, that's the spirit. Because hey, just because somebody has a gun or whatever, that don't mean that it's gonna work. You could try to shoot a gun. Guns fail. Okay, we not worried. And then nowadays, these niggas don't know how to shoot guns, man. Just because you shoot a gun or somebody shoot you, that don't mean you're going to die, man. Ultimately, it's all up to Yahweh Shem Yahushua who lives and who dies. Okay? Now, with that said, our mindset should not be on no, we need anything, or we supposed to be fighting, period. All we have to do is just defend the word, man. Okay, and live by the word. Now, with that said, we don't have to get carnal and stuff like that. We're not supposed to be in that mindset, but if somebody comes up, we men, we're in the flesh. Sometimes, you might have to get to the point of fighting, you might have to fuck somebody up. Now, me personally, I'm not going to be fighting, unless I'm putting somebody to death, man. That's how I feel. Your hands are your weapons, okay? Now, with that said, it's best to not even think that way, man. Because these people who come up and they try to fight us or they don't agree with what we say, that's on them, man. And if you come up or you try to get other people to come up, you don't understand that you're fighting against, a power that's much more powerful, than you can even see, man. You can even imagine, man. The Lord controls everything that you people do, man. It's Second Corinthians 10:3. Okay, I'm gonna start at 2. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start off at 1. Now, I, Paul, myself, beseech you by the meekness and gentleness of Yahushua, who in presence am base among you, but being absent am bold towards you. So when brothers, are around each other, if these people actually knew who we was, they will understand that brothers are really, humble, man. We not no savages, like how this society try to paint, us, we're not savages, man, and said, we humble, man. Okay. But I beseech you that I may not be bold when I am present with that confidence wherewith I think to be bold against some which think of us as if we walked according to the flesh. We are bold against those people, man. Because they for one, they got us fucked up, man. And like I said, if these people out here, whether it's our own people or whatever, if these people knew what was really coming down, then they would get that act together, man. Which Esau ain't gonna get his act together. But as far as Israel, because Israel is the fucked up people, man. Our people are fucked up, man. They won't have that anger and hatred towards the so-called white man, these Edomites. But as soon as, somebody tell you to get right or repent, from your ways according to the scriptures, now all of a sudden they want to send out death threats and, try to get people fired and stuff like that, from their jobs. And that whole spirit is off, man. The fact that every day, could be our last is based off of the fact that that's how these niggas look at it. They want us to die. They don't want us to go out there and teach this word. Okay? Because they don't think that our latter end is going to be good. Okay? It says, for though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh Shem Yahushua to the pulling down of strongholds. Okay, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Yahweh Shah, and having a readiness to revenge all disobedience when your obedience is fulfilled. Okay, so you know, in our mindset, you know, we don't go out there, you know, with guns on our hips, you know, with swords, you know what I'm saying, on our backs, you know. All we go out there is teach this word, man. You know, and this word is a fire, okay? This word, this spiritual word right here is a fire, man. And these people out here are getting burnt up because of the words that we say. The things that we when they walk by and that example is there, well, that's on you, man. Okay, if a woman walks by and she got her ass out, you know, why are you gonna get mad when God say that it's a goddamn shame for you having your ass out, man? Now you want to get carnal with God's telling you the truth, man. When all we doing is just teaching what the scriptures say, you know. Now you don't understand. You can go get your brothers or, you know, whoever you know. That shit don't mean nothing, man. You know, because first off, we out here under the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay, and you know, first and foremost, you know, we're spiritual men. You know, we not out here in a carnal state of mind. We just telling y'all people that if you don't get right, that the Lord is going to destroy you. Okay, and if you touch one of His people that are telling you what the scriptures is saying, okay, as far as His men that are teaching you the truth, if you touch one of His men, the Lord is going to destroy you, man. Okay, he could use that same device that you're trying to use, okay, because the scripture just said that those that live by the gun shall die by the gun. You know, you sit up there and try to be a demon to try to come up and you know, use your gun towards us, you know, and what Esau gonna probably find you. You know, what you gonna go at it with Esau? No, the fuck you not, man, because you people are dumb, man. You know, this is Psalm. I'm gonna get Luke, Luke 10 and 19. Behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you. You know? So when we go out there, you know, we under the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know? And nothing is going to hurt us, man. You know, nothing that you people say, you know, you people, you sending out death threats. That shit ain't going to hurt us, man. You know? And if you do happen to take a man of the Lord out, that's a blessing, because that man of the Lord just died for the Lord, man. You know? For teaching His truth. But your end is going to be hard, man. Now, us here at Great Millstone, you know, we have to have that mentality that, hey, you know, we could die at any moment, man. You know, we got to be vigilant. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want somebody to run up on you or do something to where they could, you know, harm you or another brother in the camp. You know, brothers got to be on their P's and Q's. You know, when we out there teaching, or not even just teaching, man, but out on in the world, period. You know, this is Psalm 34 and 7. It says, the angel of the Lord encamps round about them that fear Him, and delivereth them. You know, so if you fear the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and you walk in circumspectly, you know what I'm saying, in your life, whether you out at the camp or at work, home or whatever the case may be, the Lord has angels set up around the men of the Lord, man. Okay? We don't have to fight, man. There's spiritual battles going on that we can't even see, man. You know? And the Lord is protecting us every day, man, because it's always something, if you look at it, it's always something that, could potentially harm us, man, as we go through our everyday life. It's always something, man, that could potentially harm us, you know? Like death is like, when the scriptures talk about the valley of the shadow of death, you know, that's this place, man. This, death, you could die different ways, man. But the Lord protects, us, and he has them angels, that are protecting us, man. Because, hey, imagine this, like somebody just walking down the street, or they driving down the street, their car fucked up, you know what I'm saying, and they missing the pin in their wheel, the Lord could have that pin just, fall out the car and it just come crashing into you, or something that you have, but the Lord could have that angel, as soon as that pin fall out, he swerved that car another way, just as an example, you know. So when somebody shoots a bullet, that don't mean that bullet going to connect, That don't mean that these niggas out here don't know how to fight any goddamn way, man. If you get into a fight with these people, they don't know how to throw a punch, man. So I don't, a lot of these people out here sell wolf tickets, man. Yeah, I'm a fuck you up and, this, that, or whatever. It's like, okay, if, I rarely really, get to that point of, being extremely furious or whatever. But if I got to that point, it's within reasoning, man. And it's not hard for me to come back to reality and realize, like, okay, man, this is a demon that I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? If I get, to that point of wanting to actually fuck this person up, I know that, like, once I get on somebody, I'm not gonna want to get off of them, man. I'm like, it's that person gotta get taken out. Okay, and I look at it like a lot of these people are in misery, man. So they got to get taken out of their misery. In their mindset, they thinking it's either, well, you got to go. You don't know what they thinking. That's one of the reasons why you got to do what you got to do, man. But with that said, I don't walk out because I know that, Yahweh Shemi Shah, is going to do worse to these people than I could ever do, man. And we have to leave that judgment up to the Lord, This is Zephaniah 3:8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdom, to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. Okay, and that's what's going on, man. When the Lord comes back, okay, the missiles, okay, the chariots, okay, the different elements and stuff, the different animals, okay. These people out here have a judgment that's coming to them, man. Okay, and I hope and pray, that the judgment that's coming out to me is, the Lord saving me and delivering me from all of those things, man. So that's what I'm fighting for. Not fighting against these, wicked ass people, among our people, or Edomites and stuff like that. Like I said, if it came down to it, then brothers have to defend themselves. You don't just let anybody, walk up into your camp, trying to take over, knock over cameras and stuff like that. And I made this video because we recently had that situation happen to us, man. and this, wicked demon talking about brothers are going to die and recording us and everything like that. Okay, you can say that, whatever you want, man. You know, but you got to know that you're gonna live and die by those words, man. You know, if anything was to happen to the men of the Lord, man, for teaching this word, the Lord is going to destroy you people, man. Okay, who tries to set something up like that. Okay, so with that, brothers, just gotta be vigilant, and be sober, you know, because we have, we're protected, you know. You don't need to be scared or looking at people that are carnal and stuff like that, and which we are in the flesh, but we don't need to be scared and wondering what the heck is going to happen, because honestly, when that moment happens, there ain't gonna be no thought, man. You know, brothers are just gonna be doing, you know, doing what comes to them through the spirit, So with that, hopefully this was edifying. I want to say shalom till next time.